Will hiring an orchestra make a significant difference with your music productions? The short answer is yes, but it's going to take a lot of work. My name's Eddie Gray, and I'm here to share with you my first experience hiring a complete orchestra. Now I'm going to walk you through the process from A to Z, but before we do, make sure you like the video, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you share it with anyone that could potentially benefit from it. So I'm producing a young composer by the name of Burke Weston, and I'm listening to his demos and I hear a song and I knew we were going to have to hire a full orchestra for it. So I went ahead and I reached out to my good friends over at Cinemagic and this is the proposal that they sent over to me. A 25-piece string orchestra, 1 grand piano player, 1 French horn player, a musical director / conductor in Sir John Walton, a full mix of the song, including the stems, videographer, including a complete edit, and lastly, a live stream feed to the session. To record 2 minutes and 30 seconds of music, the total cost was about $1,200. Now, it wasn't the cheapest option for sure, but when you listen to the before and after, it is literally going to blow your mind. So make sure you stay until the end of the video so you can listen to the before and after. Once the bill was paid, we had to get serious about it. The first step was to prepare all the assets. For example, notation for string, piano, and French horns. We had to export all audio and MIDI files as well. Here's a sample. We then had to create a MIDI mockup. So here is the session itself. You can see that we have the time signature all set. And this is critical if you're going to do anything at a high level. This song in particular goes from 6/4 to 5/4 and then back again. When it hits the chorus, it settles into the time signature 6/4. After going over all the various articulations and bowings with the strings, we then started working on MIDI data such as expression, just to make sure that this was really coming to life and we were really getting this to sing. I certainly think that's one of the big mistakes that a lot of composers make, is they don't touch the automation enough. And so if you really want to get your music to be as detailed as humanly possible, you want to make sure that you don't miss that critical step. So once we did the basic mix, it was time to send all of these assets over to Cinemagic. Then came the day of the recording. Let me tell you, these guys were consummate professionals, top to bottom. Everything they said they were gonna do, they did it with precision. They were on time, they were on point. It was a fantastic experience all around. I highly recommend them. Please check them out. Now I'm gonna show you the actual session with and without the orchestra. And again, stay till the end because I have a special surprise for you where you're going to listen to the South African Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra perform a song for you. So the tracks in blue up here are the stems themselves, and down here in green is the MIDI mockup. So I'm gonna play the MIDI mockup, and then every 5 or 10 seconds or so, I'll bring in the orchestral stems, and you're gonna see what a massive difference it makes to the overall composition and to the overall visceral feel. So that is the session with and without the orchestra. I think a lot of you guys are having these aha moments like, oh, that's why when I watch a movie it sounds so otherworldly, it sounds so epic. This has been a dream of mine to fulfill, so I wanted to thank CinemagicsCoring.com, and I also wanted to thank the South African Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra for taking on this project. They were so incredible to work with, and it is just such an honor to be able to cross paths. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much. If you liked the video, again, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you share. But now I'm gonna play for you the actual orchestral session from CinemagicsCoring.com. I'm gonna get out of here. God bless everyone. We'll see you later. Take care.